EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, it's live second-round coverage of the International Challenge. Well, this golf course goes back a long ways, to 1878, in fact. We're at Royal Troon Golf Club in Scotland. Rich Slaughter alongside Frank Nobilo. And Frank, where are some of the scoring opportunities out here?
Well, normally when the Open Championships played, the breeze comes out of the sort of northwest, which means those first few holes are played down breeze and then the closing stretch is played into the breeze. So really you sort of make your hay on the way out and then you hang on for dear life on the way in. That doesn't really change because you have some rather short par fours to start. Oh, beautiful swing, and the result is every bit as good.
Frank, that is position A.
Yeah, the tee shot was like silk, Rich. I mean, just sets up that second shot so beautifully.
Second shot, good look at the green.
This looks like it's going to find the target.
Beautiful shot. That is tight.
Unbelievable. That is one to savor for the rest of the round.
And getting ready for the putt. Putting on a show, this tournament moves to 15 under par. Frank, another great example of links golf. It's not a particularly long hole, but there is trouble if you hit it offline.
Yeah, there's a bunker down there at about 280 yards that has to be avoided. Only the long hitters or perhaps the wind behind your back is the reason to take that bunker on. Now, this is not heading in the right direction.
No, it looks like it's going to be in the rough.
Rich, there's rough and rough. That ball is needle-nosed down.
Can't even see it from here. Tee shot has left 150 yards. Frank, not close, but from that lie, not bad.
Oh, that's excellent. Seriously, given the conditions, Rich.
Frank going for another birdie here.
Just to get on a real roll.
So the dominant performance continues.
Yeah, we're watching two tournaments right now, the one at the top and the rest.
Back to the tee box here on hole number 3, and there are a few club selection decisions that come into play on this first shot, Frank.
There is. The reason why, there's a burn that cuts through from the 16th hole all the way across the golf course through the middle of the third. And that stops, or should I say starts, at about 285 yards. That really has to be at the forefront of your mind.
In the thick stuff.
Thick? It's brutal out there.
115 yards left. Frank, what's that, a good 6-iron for you? Frank, at this, the highest level, stroke play, really it seems to me to be all about not wasting shots because the margin for error is so razor thin. Playing this par 4, still not on the green after that second shot.
That's still not done. A good third shot, maybe get away here with par.
You like this one, Frank?
Oh, it's a good one. Safely on.
Shouldn't be a problem here, but not a formality either. They'll take it. That's a par. Rich Lerner back with you here at the fourth hole at Royal Troon. And this is a hole, Frank, that offers up a real scoring opportunity, a par 5, first one of the round.
Yeah, it's the last really easy hole you get at this opening start. 3 bunkers, 2 on the left, 1 on the right. But you can easily carry that one on the right, especially with any helping breeze.
Frank, did you hear the sound of that coming off the club face?
It was like a cannon.
That one is in the fairway, down there about 290 yards. Second shot coming up here at the par 5.
Whoop, this is taken off on a weird line.
And it's going to be in the rough, it looks like.
Yeah, it was a little over-ambitious.
This requires a lot of speed through the ball. Another good swing, and it looks like, Frank, another really good shot. Good chance now for a birdie. That was an outstanding play.
Well, it's almost a guarantee there after that shot.
Settles in over the putt. No problems early. Looks good.
Does look good. This bodes well. We might be in for a very, very low round today.
Now to the par 3 fifth. Frank, what are you trying to do here?
Really, anything on this green is going to give you a birdie putt. So allow for the bounce and roll. Just avoid those 3 bunkers on the left and that short one right.
That will be a great look at birdie. Looking to make a move. This putt for birdie.
Great, too.
Beautiful. Now to the 601-yard behemoth par 5 6th hole. You can pay the steep price here, Frank, for a mistake.
You can. You can't reach this green with your tee shots, so there's no reason to even try. A good drive, if it bounds down the right side and will eventually go left, would perhaps give you a chance to reach this par 5 and 2. But this is one tee shot to concentrate on. Oh, that's got to be 300 yards, isn't it?
Try to loft this one in the air with the lob wedge. Wow, way to the right here.
And there's rough over there.
How tough is this going to be now from the rough, Frank?
Oh, it's tough to say, Rich. I mean, so much is going to depend on that lie. I'm going to need a little bit of luck.
Frank, this ball's in the rough. You like to hinge just a little bit quicker on the takeaway when the ball is down like this?
No, when it's down, you've just got to make sure that you wind up almost like you're hitting a tee shot. This is not one to be dallied with. You've got to hit it powerfully, and you really have to focus on that club getting through the grass, past the ball, and out the other side.
Coming out of the rough and right up next to the hole. Right about 9 feet here to the hole. Comfortably inside the cut line, the young prodigy makes another birdie. Ball's teed up, ready to fly here at the 7th.
Yeah, it's a slight elevated tee, so you see all the problems in front of you. A couple of bunkers down the left, 2 down the right, but it's links golf, so you know where you got to go. That's in between them. What a great shot.
She's ended up on the fairway and with such a good lie. So many more options available now. So just 100 yards away, now the second shot. Seems to like it. Looks like it's headed for the green. Terrific golf shot. And now that for an easy birdie. Been pretty good all day from this distance, just trying to take care of business. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Frank, the par 3 8th hole, it is one of the most famous little holes in all of golf.
123 yards postage stamp. Pick the wrong club, though, maybe a little too much, and it'll be a green that you'll more than airmail.
Frank missed the green off the tee.
Yeah, but this is certainly a tricky little shot coming up here at the par 3. Second shot.
In the cup. What a shot. Can't get much better than that. Frank, how does the front nine finish up with this par 4?
Well, the par 4 ninth is called the Monk. It's not overly long, 423 yards, dogleg to the right. Just one bunker down the left to be avoided.
Good contact, good result. They'll be pretty happy with that 290-yard poke off the tee. Second shot, good look at the green. Just a superb shot.
You're not going to see much better than that all day today.
So a tester from 4 feet. Continues to amaze. Yet another birdie. And what a day it's been. Frank, 10th hole, what's the best way to go at it?
Well, it's a blind tee shot, so you've got to take it over those sand hills, but then you've got to hit the ball at least 260, 270 in the air. And then there is a run out as well, over 300 yards down there. You don't want to go too far off the tee.
She really hit that tee ball nicely. It is in perfect position, and now she'll have a chance to capitalize. Second from an excellent lie. Just a bit offline.
Yeah, the hard work's coming up now, though. It's a long way away.
Might want to check the GPS on a putt this long. So a long putt there and just didn't read it quite right. Really not much to this. The only issue would be a lack of concentration or focus. Got it for par. Frank, here at the 11th hole, what's the best line to take?
Got to take it over the middle of that gorse on the left side, so it doesn't look too inviting, but that's where the fairway is. Game's about rhythm. When you have good rhythm, it just looks effortless. To hit the ball 300 yards through the air, that easy.
Frank, not overly long, but still a pretty good spot and in the fairway.
Yeah, that's in that 280 mark.
This, the second shot here at the par 4. Beautiful shot. That is tight.
Unbelievable. That is one to savor for the rest of the round.
She has a birdie opportunity right here. Good putt. Back here at the 12th, and this is a hole that heads back towards the water. You might not see your tee shot land over the ridge in the middle of the fairway here, Frank, so what's the best strategy?
Well, it's called the fox, and you have to be cunning like a fox here. This one has a slight bend to the right, and a little like the previous hole, this is another fairway that certainly requires your best tee shot.
No fairway here, this one in that rough. Second shot from the rough. It's on the way. Early part of this back nine and a good approach shot. Now we'll have this for birdie. 17-foot putt here. Good try, just didn't quite read the break, Frank.
It shouldn't be a problem, you'd think, cleaning up here for par.
Standing over this putt, concentrating on the read. They'll take it. That's a par. Frank, on paper, 13 seems pretty straightforward, but it's not that simple, is it?
No, very stringent tee shot. Gorse right and left, plus a little sort of mound with some rough on down the right side. So really you got to hit the ball down, not just the fairway, but the left side of the fairway.
Nothing to argue about there, right in the fairway. Nice position, short grass, second shot. Good chance now for a birdie. That was an outstanding play.
Oh, it's almost a guarantee there after that shot.
Good chance here. That's how you keep a round going. Make them from that distance. Heading for home now, Frank. The par 3 14th, just under 180 yards. What's the key here?
Well, it's rather narrow at the front there. There's 3 bunkers, but it's the second 2 that you really worry about that narrow the front of this green up. Plus, the front is slightly raised, so ideally you want it to fly it more towards the middle where it starts to widen up.
Seems to like it. Headed for the fat part of the green. That will be a great look at birdie. Shouldn't be a problem here, but not a formality either. Has it. Frank, now at the 15th, and how hard is this par 4?
The key really is to get the ball on the fairway here. Avoid those 3 bunkers, because this is one of the flattest greens on the golf course. Get the ball on the green here. Any putt's makeable. Got the measurement out there, Rich. Looks like 290 yards.
Try to loft this one in the air with the lob wedge. Well played here, went straight for the flagstick, and she will have a nice putt coming up. Settles in over the putt. That was well judged, wasn't it? The back 9 here at Royal Troon has only 1 par 5, and here it is, Frank.
At 542 yards, you'd think it's reachable, but that burn cuts in at 280 yards, so it means you have to lay back. But I remember back in 1997, playing alongside Tiger Woods, and he still managed to get it onto the green from behind the burn. That was some shot.
You knew at that point he was something special.
He certainly was. He then knocked it in from 40 feet for an eagle 3.
They'll be happy with that. In the fairway, and now a good chance to attack this hole. Second shot coming up here at the par 5. Frank couldn't ask for anything more.
Just the lie there, too. It is sitting up like it's teed up.
Third shot, looking for a good one. This is a good-looking shot. Superb shot.
Well, that's as good as it's going to get. There's going to be no worries about making that one.
Just a couple of feet. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. 17th here at Royal Troon. This is a very strong par 3, isn't it, Frank?
Well, if rabbits have teeth, then this is why it's called rabbit. Very, very strong par 3.
That is an exceptional shot on the green and in position for a birdie.
Yeah, it's a formality now.
For her birdie. Continues to amaze. Yet another birdie and what a day it's been. Frank, the right fairway bunker ruined Greg Norman's chance at the 1989 Open Championship here at Royal Troon.
Yeah, pulled out driver, and there's one bunker down the right side. It had a perfect tee shot, what looked like it was perfect. Somehow it managed to run all the way down there and behind the lip. And, of course, the rest is history.
Final drive of the day, and makes it a good one in the fairway. Frank, obviously here at 18, you do not want to be long.
Yeah, err on the side of caution here. You're exactly right. You'd rather be 30 feet short of this flag than 30 feet over the back of this green, because it might just be out of bounds.
She is putting the full arsenal of her skill set on display this afternoon. Beautiful shot. And getting ready for the putt. Frank, this game will drive you crazy.
Yeah, you can do so many things right, and then just something so simple, completely wrong.
Got it for par. So all the scores have been posted for round number 2, and look who is on top of the leaderboard, Frank.
Yeah, with 2 very solid rounds of golf. Key right now, just stay out of your own way and keep it up. The pressure will start to build. We know that as you get closer to the end of this tournament.